Willie D live.
What's up, family? Okay, we got Chris Brown live in concert. Yeah, fam. Chris is on the stage doing his thing when he calls up a woman who sits in a chair and he sticks his tongue in her mouth. Well, she kind of stuck her tongue in his mouth first. Did I mention she was married? Yeah, fam. Check it out. Now, there's a guy that's being shown in this at this concert, and this is the guy right here. It does not look like he with that other woman. It looks like he's with the other woman, not the woman on stage, because he was way too unbothered by it. You see how he's doing? He's just shaking his head like in disgust. And he's smiling. That ain't the smile of a married man whose wife is on stage kissing a pop star. Now, here's the thing. There are dudes out there that get down like that. Before I go any further, shouts out to Hendo. That's where I got this video from. I'm not sure if they own the video or not, but that's the name that's on it. So shouts out to them and whoever owns the video. But in any event, that guy didn't look like the type who would be married to this chick who's on stage, because his reaction was just way too calm. Again, there are people out there that get down like that. They like to explore, right? Now, here's the deal. The woman who jumped on the stage, she took her shot. She took a shot. It's Chris Brown. Obviously, it's somebody that she really, really likes. So let me tell you this, family. I heard some people saying, well, she deserved a pass, give her a hall pass. Where did that come from? Because I ain't never given a woman a hall pass. None of that. Never, ever, ever. That ain't happening. I don't even know where that come from. But let's take a look at this situation. The woman is at a concert. Chris Brown is obviously one of her favorite artists. She gets a chance to get up on stage. She got a chance of a lifetime. She's with her husband, but she really want to be with Chris Brown. She just with her husband for whatever reason. She's with her husband, but she want to be with Chris Brown. So she gets the chance out of all of the, let's say the arena holds 20,000 people. Let's say at least, I don't know, let's go be conservative and say at least 10,000 of women. And she gets to be the chosen one to get up on stage. And she's probably, closed her eyes while her husband was taking care of his business. And she was probably thinking of Chris Brown. Or she probably had a Chris Brown poster in the ceiling or something while her husband was on top of her or something. Or maybe she was looking at her phone. Because, some women, they ain't got no respect for their man. They'll be just on the phone like this looking. He used to be up there taking care of the business. And they'll just be, just looking. So who knows? Who knows what the situation is? In any event, what I'm trying to get to is, fam, the fascination and the once in a lifetime opportunity, the dream, trying to get all of that in there at once. The dream, the once in a lifetime opportunity, the fascination, the obsession. And here's the shot. There are some women who would take that chance. First of all, if you're married, you shouldn't be on that stage in the first place. But if you are married and you're on that stage, it's only two reasons why you would be on that stage. One, the marriage ain't no good. It's over. It's pretty much over, right? Or two, you swing, and perhaps y'all got a little freaky thing gonna be going on later that night with how y'all get on with whatever y'all gonna be talking about, when it happened on the stage, right? So that's only two reasons why if you're married, a married woman would be on that stage. But beyond that, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and you know, I just would not be getting down like that with a strange woman like that. Like I gotta know something about it. Like yeah, I gotta know something. I gotta know something, man, because it's too much going on out there, right? Too much stuff is going on, and they were getting busy. They got all the way busy. So I got a question, uh, fellas, by show of hands, give me a thumbs up if you would allow your woman to get on that stage, married or not. This is your woman. Y'all got a commitment. Y'all are in a relationship. Let's keep it. Let's keep it committed. Not some fling or whatever. Just a committed relationship. This the one you like. She like you. This the one you married. You married her. Or she married you. This the one. Would you allow her to even get up on that stage? Show of hands. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Thumbs down if you say, hell nah, man, I don't get on like that. You got me messed up. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Yeah, look, that's a rhetorical question for a player. You dig what I'm saying? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. But there are women out there who are willing to take that chance, even women who think that they're in a good relationship. And I say think because sometimes everything can be going good in your relationship, but something happens, an opportunity happens, and you go for it. The temptation get the best of you, and you go for it, and then you realize that damn, this wasn't as cool as I thought it was. Now, let's say this chick was not married and she was just a regular chick, just at the show. She's a single chick, or maybe she came there with a guy. Let's go with that theory. She came there with a guy. I know a lot of dudes who take women to concerts like that, big concerts, and that's their first time being with the woman. Fellas, it is a cardinal sin to take a woman you just met to a major concert, especially if you put her off in the front of that stage. If you put her in the front of that stage, you get on the front row tickets. If she's on the first 5, 10 rows, you might lose her. She may not go home with you. Because see how some women operate. They test the water. Well, I just met you. You just met me. We don't know how this is gonna go. We just out hanging out together. Y'all probably ain't even kissed yet. So y'all just hanging out. That's how she see it. You looking at this my date. You thinking this date come with everything that a date come with. Protection, buying the tickets, protection, walking her to the car, getting her safely home, perhaps doing a little something extra, whatever. Everything come with that, That's what you thinking. Respect comes with that, right? But in her mind, y'all just hanging out. Especially if the right dude approach her. I know women who will take that chance with a dude they don't even know over the dude that they came to the show with. I've seen it happen. They will take that chance, especially if that dude is the guy that is on that stage. That's the guy that's on the stage, the guy that she's a huge fan of. She's pretty much a groupie. And she got an opportunity to be with him, hang out with him. If he sends one of his people to go get her, she going backstage. And you ain't gonna see her for the rest of the night. She going backstage and she ain't coming back to get you. You're gonna have to go to the house by yourself. Don't worry about her. Don't worry about her stuff in the car. She'll get there later. It's a cold game, fam. It's a cold-blooded game. But That's a bad position to be in, man. That's a bad position to be in if you're with your main or just some new chick that you just met and you take her around in that type of environment. You're asking for it. You are asking for it. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. You take a chick that you just met to a major concert and you put her on them within those first 10 rows, or you put her even off to the side, any one of those sides where she's close enough where those boys can see her, them hitters can see her, oh, you might not leave with her. There's a good chance you will not leave with her. Even if you do, y'all gonna fall out because she's going to exchange some information. They're gonna come through there and they're gonna get that phone number. And she's gonna get that phone, give them that phone number right in your face. Yeah. Now, of course, not all women gonna do that. Not all. Some women actually have, a little bit more respect. But there's a lot of women that'll just play dumb and be like, we wasn't together. I don't know, I ain't think I was doing anything wrong, like we just met each other. We don't know. And that's how they play the game. And if they think you like them more, because the way a lot of women act also is that they're going to try this out over here. And if that don't work, they just call you a few days later or a few months later and say, what you doing? And you're going to be like, yeah, that. About to go eat. Want something to eat? So be careful out there, family. Be careful. This situation with Chris Brown, if you ain't on your pivot, like my boy Big Ass say, you can lose it all, man. Oh yeah, in one night. No more talk.